Today we're going to be talking about gear, what I use, why I chose it, and I'm going to throw in some top tips for you. If you want to upgrade, if you're new to motorcycling and you just want to know a little bit more, well, this episode is going to be just for you. So stay tuned. After the intro, we'll get right into it. Before anything else, I must say, although I am sponsored by Revit, this is not a paid endorsement. Let's talk about gloves. First of all, let's remember that there's winter gloves and there's summer gloves. And come on, it's pointless to explain what's for what, so just choose accordingly. A lot of manufacturers forget to put protection here, on the palm of your hand. And the palm of your hand is the first thing that you put on the floor. So if you have a lot of protection on the knuckles and on the top of your hand, but you have nothing here, kind of pointless. One top tip is usually high-end gloves or gloves with a high percentage of leather and a lot of protections will have a break-in period. As long as we are on extremities, let's talk boots. And you can choose, where's the boot? And you can choose something like this, and these are high-end adventure boots with like super technical, let me tell you, some of the best, if not, who am I kidding? These are the best boots I've wore on a dual sport. I have pure off-road boots, I have more dual sport boots, but these ones, like, they're flex enough so I can use them off the bike and on the bike. They are very easy to put on and off, and for me that's very important. High impact resistance zones in the back, in the front, flexibility enough for me to be able to walk with them, and easy to put in and out, plus all the protection on the chin. These boots, fantastic, but imagine that you do not ride dual sport boots. You can run something completely different. These are called urban lines. These kind of lines, a lot of brands have them. Revit have beautiful urban line, and these are the boots that I usually wear around the city. They are completely bendable, so they're incredibly comfortable. They are 100% waterproof, which for me is magnificent. And let's face it, they're gorgeous. They have like a little thing to go around. They're beautiful. You put a pair of jeans on top of them and you're ready to go. When I said jeans, let's face it, your normal Levi's are not gonna cut it. You need something that was built specifically for motorcycle riders. Something like these. A pair of these, it's waterproof, this specific one. They have body armor on the knees. They have possibility to put other kinds of body armor, and they look like proper jeans. You put them on and they feel great, they are comfortable, they're light, and with the shoes, with the jacket, you can be completely fitted with everyone else around it, but you are using your specific gear, and that's gonna make a complete big world-class difference if you crash. Obviously, if you're riding more dual sport or if you're riding more adventure, which is what I do, you need to choose specific pants for that. And like the gloves, there are some things that you should pay attention to. Gore-Tex is highly expensive, but it is very good. It's gonna prevent water from seeping in, and for me that's but I do ride a lot in the winter and I do ride a lot in wet. So that for me is very important. But imagine that you ride only in beautiful summer days. You don't need that expensiveness of Gore-Tex. What you need is just everything else that I'm going to talk about, to be honest. So let's choose something like this. Ventilation, very important. You need to be ventilated. Either choose 4-season, 2-season, 1-season, choose whatever seasons you need on your garments, but make sure that they do have ventilation. Make sure that they have high visibility. High visibility is really important for you to be seen. Make sure that all the protections that come with it are CE rated. It's pointless to have just a little bit of foam. It is better than nothing. But when you are talking about your safety, it's very important for you to actually be safe. So CE armor is extremely important. And for me, this is what I chose. Again, like I said, the link is up there, so just click it and you can see a detailed breakdown on this. But high visibility, ventilation, protection, little bit of leather on the inside, easiness of use, and comfort. Things are only safe if you use them, so make sure that you are comfortable with the gear that you chose. Jackets are incredibly important, and make sure that you look pretty much on the jacket of the same things that you look on the pants. So let's make sure that you choose jackets with very good ventilation. This one, by far the best ventilated jacket, 4-season jacket that I wore since I can remember. It's absolutely fantastic. Make sure that you have high visibility. Make sure that the zippers are good. A lot of people forget about that, and a lot of brands cut down on that. So everything else is more or less okay, and then the zippers sip in water, sip in wind, they're not good. So make sure that you have good zippers. Make sure that the protections are CE rated, and make sure that the protection on your back is either upgradable, very good from stock, or there's a chance for you to put something better inside, because your spine, Gore-Tex jackets like these, they're heavy. Wow, so heavy! But don't feel intimidated by the weight and by the break-in period. If gear is very good and is very bulletproof, let's call it that, it will have a break-in period. Your head is your head. If it breaks, well, it's pointless to save everything else. So let's choose a good helmet. For me, I personally hate the little flip helmets. I always think that they're gonna fall on your chin and it's gonna open and it's gonna be a mess. Those little things, they're really cool on a little scooter, but as far as I'm concerned, they're a way around the law more than they are a protection item. But choose something. Something is better than nothing. Personally, I'm going with this. I'm going with an X, and I think it's a beautiful helmet. It's gorgeous as far as I'm concerned. It does everything I need. It has that motocross look, but with a little bit more quality than a motocross helmet, which is, let's face it, very Spartan in its way of being. But I do like the goggles, I do like the vents, and I think it's a very, very well constructed helmet that I'm very proud to take with me, because it is a Portuguese brand, and I like supporting Portuguese things. So to wrap it up, let's talk about specifics. You need something that's suited for you. May that be weather protection, may that be special protection in case of a fall, may that be a special helmet or a special pair of gloves. But there's two things that you always have to take into account. One, make sure that it's comfortable on you. It's pointless what all of your friends and all the forums on earth say. If you don't feel comfortable with it, you're gonna say it's not good and you're not gonna use it. And that's not good for anyone, neither you nor the brand. And the second thing is, choose something specific for what you need. It's pointless for you to be boiling inside a winter garment if you're only gonna ride in the summer, or the other way around. I hope that with this little video I helped you either choose your first gear, upgrade your gear, or make sure that you go around the things you already have and take apart the ones you use, take apart the ones you don't use, and make sure you choose one set or various sets that go specifically into your needs. Obviously, as far as we are concerned, if you're not yet subscribed, do consider subscribing. Hit that little bell to make sure you get all the notifications as soon as I have a new video out. Smash that like button if you so desire, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday.